activates on like a magnetic field, so there's got to be an energy present or close to when that's going off. And that's how that is.
And this is an EMF meter. It's exactly the same way as the K2 does. This just has 3 lights on it. Your first light is your safe. Red light caution, red light for danger. Believe me, we're not going to be in any danger, but you place this on the table. That just picks up electric magnetic field exactly the same as the K2.
Here's the man himself.
Lady chair.
You do actually.
Do what I do.
Sorry.
I don't know if any of you have noticed that the K2 is flickering on and off already. So, fingers crossed, we might be able to pick something up.
If anybody feels anything at all, if they can let us know. Dan's going to be filming here on this night vision camera. There's another night vision camera here with a new battery on as well, Dan, if you need that.
Mm-hmm.
And if anybody feels any temperature fluctuations, if you let us know, we've got digital thermometer here as well, which we can record. If you see a little red light anywhere, don't panic, alright, it's just us reading temperatures.
Did you get the bear?
You know what I mean?
Did you not get the bear?
Didn't it says?
No, it's behind stage, isn't it?
Go on stage with the other end pod. You can run up and get it, Ross.
I've got a torch, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Torch and paper.
Behind the stacking gate and where the piano is.
There you go. Okay. K2 is going off. Might be remote now to the mobile phone. Yeah,
Spirit box behind on the silver.
it's not here in front of me.
Have you muted?
Yeah.
Are there any former members of the council with us today, this evening? Come forward and speak to us. Make a noise. Touch one of us. Use the devices on the table to communicate with us and prove that you're here. Can you copy my taps? Can you raise someone's hand like you did before?
If you want to put your hands on the tables, move it a bit forward me so your elbows are on there as well. You're sitting with like 4 arms. If you all just give your hands a rub, build the energy up. And then just place them back on the table. If there's any spirits here present in the room with us at the moment, can you please come forward? Can you set off the lights on the K2 meter, or can you go to the REM pod in the middle of the room? Touch one of the guests, whisper in their ears. Are there any spirits in this room that wish to communicate with us? It's barely there.
If there are any former members of this council with us, or someone that once worked in this building, come forward now. Use our energy. Come through to us. Touch one of the devices on the table. We know you're here. Is that you? Do you want to give us a message? Do you want to speak to one of us? Or do you want us to leave? Come forward.
Would you like to demonstrate that that actually has to be touched? If you just touch it, then you can breathe in, it'll go off. Okay, the closer you get to it, obviously the stronger the signal. It has to be physically touched.
And with that piece of kit is different than everything else. That cannot be set off by radio or anything like that. It's got to be touched.
It emits its own electromagnetic fields from the aerial. So if something moves into that electromagnetic field, it goes off, as you can see with the hand. Sort of thing.
Any spirits here in this room wishing to communicate with us, can you go back to the REM pod, the orange light in the middle of the table? Can you light up the lights like you did just, please? Use all our energy. Can you affect any of the people in the room?
We just try and build some energy again, guys.
K2's going up. That's you bringing your energy to the K2 meter. Can you try and make the second light stay on longer, please?
Come forward.
I said to you before, we're not here to harm you. We're here to communicate with you. We mean you no harm.
Is that you? Are you a male or a female?
There's a female spirit with us in this room. Do you move all of your energy to the red light in the middle of the table, or to the teddy bear just next to it? Give us a clear sign that you're in this room with us.
Touch one of us if you're here. Touch someone's arm. Don't be frightened, come through to us. Can you copy my knocking? Try again, can you copy my knocking?
Are there any spirits in this room that wish that we weren't here, that would like us to leave? If so, can you let us know by going to the orange light in the middle of the table, please, and lighting it up? Let us know that you don't want us here.
Are you happy for us to be in this room with you at the minute? If so, give us a sign by making one of the meters go off, making the bear go off, and touching one of the people in the room. Can you affect anybody in this room?
My hands are freezing.
My legs are freezing.
Actually, the people before that were in here, they said that they were getting sort of the bodies were warm and the heads were warm, but the hands were freezing. And at one point, I mean, one person is really sceptical.
Don't
One of his
give
hands.
too much away.
Oh, right.
Hmm.
I've seen you in this building before, when I've been alone. Come through to us. Prove your existence. The lady on the stairs. The lady who stands on the balcony and watches people. Did you used to work here? Or is there a former councillor here in this chamber?
I just got so cold.
You got a name?
You okay?
Is that you? A former member of the council? Come through to us. Touch the device in the centre of the table again.
Cold is freezing.
Yeah, I'm a bit chill.
If you feel anything else, yeah, just let us know straight away, okay?
Don't be afraid, come through to us. We're not here to harm you. We just want to know that you're here with us.
Can you use the energy on the table to affect one of the people sitting around the table? Don't just make them cold. Touch them. Let them know that you're with them.
Is there a reason you're here? That councillor, if you're here, have you got a message for us? Is that you, John? Or is Mavis here with us?
Got cold.
Your temperature is increasing, actually.
Freezing.
That's perfectly normal, actually. That's really good.
Can you use all the energy in this room to communicate with us? Make the lights go off on either the REM pod or the K2. Is that you affecting the lady, making her feel cold? So give us a sign. Put the K2 next to it. Time.
This is a control there, as you can see. Just one green light. Okay.
Are you trying to speak to Sylvia? Do what you did to David and Josh and Chris. Do what you did. Do all that to Sylvia.
Your temperature's actually increased by 5 degrees Celsius in the last 2 minutes.
I feel so cold.
You okay, Sylvia?
Do you want to speak to me?
Is there any spirits in this room that wish to communicate with Sylvia? There's a little device on the table, a little green light. Can you make that go some red, please? Let us know that you'd like to communicate with Sylvia.
We know that you're here because we've seen you before. You've been sensed. Tap on the table. It's more dead this session than, before that didn't start flashing, did it, at all?
It took a while to build the energy there before anything actually started.
See, I feel completely fine, whereas before I was freezing. Must have forgot.
Any spirits in the room wishing to communicate with us? Take your energy to the K2. I know you're trying. See if you can light up the K2.
Did you want to sit in this chair one time and didn't get the opportunity? We were envious of another councillor.
I wonder if it's worth bringing Dave back in time.
Where is he now?
I think it's on stage.
Bad stage. I think we're on the stage or in the,
Ross.
the former morgue.
The morgue used to be.
Ross, can you go to the morgue then, please? My stage come back.
So you got a touch.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it seemed like there was loads of energy around him, wasn't
Yeah.
it?
That's what I was thinking.
Are you still okay, sir?
Is it that you want us to bring Dave back into the room?
It's a wall,
Switch on.
yeah. It's tin on. Yeah, tin on.
And the dog, no? That's the one I had on Sunday, Dan.
It was a silver one, yeah.
Yeah. No, it's just going to be a few flashes, guys.
PR8 it says on you.
If there's anyone in this building wanting to make contact, come through to us now. Make yourself known. Stop hiding in the shadows. Come forward to this table. Are you frightened of us? Come forward and speak to us. Make contact. Use the devices on the table. Whisper to one of us. Touch one of us. Have you got a message you want to give to some of us? Or a message you want passing on? That monitor isn't even doing anything this time, is it?
You still feeling cold over there?
No, I can't really walk.
Really warm.
I went red hot earlier.
Yeah, I really
My back's gone a bit cold compared to before. But I'm just putting that down to draft at the moment. feel something then, Kyle.
Yeah, just an inch back, that's all. Need a little scratches.
I'm looking at how it's pointing now.
That's you, Dave.
Oh, welcome back, Dave.
Why have you irritated in the past?
Are you glad Dave's back in the room?
Dude.
Yeah.
You want me to be here?
Ross. Let me just find it again.
Use your energy.
It's not picking it up when you take the picture.
What is it?
Ah,
This one.
Yeah. Not can't play yet.
I've got to make all those.
Have you ever used an action camera before? You record
If you're here, do what you did today before.
Just be putting it on the side.
See before the flash went?
What is it?
Just be putting it on
A
the
figure?
top. If you zoom in, you zoom out.
Yeah. Watch, right in the corner. As soon as the flash goes through,
It's not good at that. It's actually recording at the moment, isn't it? Yeah, so it's just that big button there to zoom in, zoom out, punch it wherever you want.
Is it like about here?
yeah.
Can you explain what you see?
It's actually just before the flash, isn't it?
Yeah.
My hands off the table here.
It's in front of you, Ross.
In front of me.
Yeah. Ah, so that's got it.
You got it.
Yeah.
Is that you touching Dave's arm again? Do you want to make contact with Dave?
Think.
Just let this young lady go.
No. It's an energy that's left in the arm.
Which arm is it, left in the right? Or?
The left one in.
Do us a favour, Tony, move that bed and put it nearer to Kyle. I've got nearer to Kyle. There.
I am the man.
I don't want to say that there.
I just know it's the man. That's what's.
Stronger this time, but because the
What's
arm
in front of me?
extends from the table as before.
If you go there, put your arm, you can feel.
Yeah. So this was. It was actually
It's
in front of you.
just-
See, you'll set one wall
Picks up on electromagnetic fields.
It's not if you touch it.
No.
That works exactly the same as a K2 meter.
Yeah, tell them, Dad.
Basically, that's what it is. A K2 meter that's been stripped down and put inside a bear, really.
Yeah, yeah. Sales accuracy around. Was it dead?
What can you see?
It's about here.
Is it a body?
No, no.
Well, that's where me and Joseph were sitting next to each other before, wasn't it?
Sitting there, just in front of me.
In fact, yeah,
Yeah.
it's this arm that's affected.
I was just
It
thinking
was
about
almost as if like a tiny grip. It was the lady sat
Have you got your temperature thing ready?
What's your
Yeah, yeah.
My back is absolutely freezing, man.
name?
Just my left hand side, like my left arm and the back.
Speaking of fingers now.
Your right, warm.
That's on the side.
Like, just where the shoulder blades are. And the arm. Your right's red hot with it,
Is
left
anybody
freezing.
there who knows me or wants to make contact with me?
20.9 degrees on the shoulder.
Flash, guys.
24.8 on your back.
He's not strong enough to lift me all along.
Oh my
22 on your left arm.
It's random.
Are you lifting Dave's arm?
We're back again, are we?
Where's the K2 meter?
Next to his own.
Next to him.
It's not responding.
Alright, can you put the K2 in between his hands so it was there?
Yeah, wrist round, trying to turn a wrist round.
Strange that's bamboozled me, that is.
You don't think it's your mind, do you? It's your own mind.
Oh, I don't know.
Something like that.
Yeah, because it's
K2
empty.
meters effect.
You know, it's, I don't know.
I'm not conscious of
Jim,
that.
there.
I'm sure you understand.
The shadow. All I could see view was that. What's in it? None of that.
That's why I said.
Yeah. The shadow come down. It was as though it was like leaning in front of me.
That's not as long as it's like
This works exactly the same way as this meter does. Okay, it's basically just going to strip down and sound the setting so if you get first just I think that's space as well, we've done some play with the teddy there basically. All fours and the nose lights. The stronger the energy, the more lights. We've got them.
It's funny because we did like a test room last week after we shut the building down and in this room we were doing
Because this place is the ELF meter in between you.
and all the lights went off and everyone just started flashing and it seemed once midnight it sounds cliche but it seemed that once midnight come things started getting more.
Have you still been able to explain that on the stage yet? With the spirit box?
No.
Starting with right hand now.
Right hand as well now.
They're probably the first two fingers.
If you're touching Dave, light up the monitors. What do you want with Dave?
There's a couple of constant flashing lights in the middle of the desk, but I'm trying to see if it's the infrared light on this, but it isn't flashing. Anyway, just there, in the middle here. Now and again you get like a flashing light.
Try this camera, see if you get the same.
It's not no reflection of the infrared light on
Are
this.
you a spirit trying to make contact with us?
Who's there again then?
Whereabouts you see it? Somewhere later on?
It's like,
Swollen out.
Jesus Christ, sorry. It's the, like, yeah, about, sorry, you get reflection, sorry about that. Just there.
What was it?
K2's waking up.
Looks very flashy.
So take your energy to Dave, see if you can light up, see if you can make the meter go to red.
What do you want with Dave?
Is it because Dave's next in line? He's having something that you couldn't have?
Or do you want to speak to me? Do you want, is it someone I know or new?
Or do you want to wish him luck?
Is it somebody that I've known? Is it a friend? Family? Somebody that I've nursed?
Sorry guys.
Are you touching my cheek now? Are you the lady from 41 Old Butt Lane where I used to live? You used to stroke my cheek when I was in bed. Tried to strangle Reg Breeze when he lived in the house before I did.
Have you got a name for it, Dave?
No.
You need to do more than that.
I wish you scratched my face, it's getting itchy now.
Scratch Dave's face.
Poor Kyle.
My hand's going a little bit now. It's time to raise.
Ross, can I ask you just to come this side away from Dave, just so this is obvious to everybody that's none of us
Yes,
are actually affecting the equipment then.
If there's anyone there who wants to speak to Dave, come forward now. Don't waste our time.
It
Your
is rare
friend?
you get 3 lights, isn't it?
Oh, your friend of mine has
It's
passed
normally
away.
just the green, I've only ever
That's-
seen.
Forget a blue.
It's not just the blue, it's 3. I've only ever seen
Yeah.
green.
I was going to say, I've seen it go to orange. Very rarely you get blue.
Do
Is
more
it?
than that.
There's nothing. If there was something there constant, it'd be going off
Going
constant.
all
wouldn't
the time. It's something that's passing through it.
it? You have to bear in mind that obviously, if someone did die around this area, that these tables wouldn't have been there.
Well, across the road where the Japanese gardens and them houses are, that was part of the graveyard, you know.
Well,
And all the coffins were dug up and put on the side of the road at one time.
alright.
28.6. Temperature's increased by 8 degrees Celsius.
See if we can get anything on Spirit Box. I know we was unsuccessful earlier, but we'll give it a try again.
How do you think, Dave? You think hot, cold, warm, indifferent?
They were really cold last
Oh,
time.
they got it up, yeah.
And they're warm now.
Freezing last time.
Do to me what you're doing on Dave. Prove to me that you exist.
I know, can't understand.
Are you a friend of mine or are you a member of my family? Is it me you want to communicate with?
Come forward.
Did anybody use the spirit box in the previous group earlier? You did, yeah.
We didn't have a speaker though, so we were playing it through the box. So it was a bit crap.
Don't be shy, show yourselves.
Are there any spirits in the room wishing to communicate with us? If so, can you give us a name, please? Are there any spirits in the room wishing to communicate with us, please? Can you say that again, please?
Speak to us through the device. Are you a woman? Come through to us. Speak to us.
Are you the lady that used to live in Dave's house?
Speak to us.
It's open again.
You okay with that? You okay?
Yeah?
Don't waste our time.
Do you want to speak to me?
Watch What's your name?
Are you related to